Let us begin by becoming still. We quiet the noise around us and the noise within us. We let our breathing slow and deepen and settle. We arrive here, in this moment, with open hands and quiet hearts. We come as we are, without pretense, without performance, simply here, simply present, simply willing to begin again. We give thanks this morning for the gift of waking, for the breath that moves through us, steady and sure, for the light that finds us, however it comes, for the ground beneath us, and the sky above, and the life that continues to unfold in ways we cannot always see or understand. We are grateful for this body that carries us through the day, for these eyes that see, these ears that hear, these hands that reach and hold, for the mind that wonders and remembers and imagines, for the heart that feels, even when feeling is difficult. We give thanks for those who share this life with us, for the people we will see today and those we hold in memory, for the connections that sustain us and the kindness we have received, often from unexpected places. We are grateful for the simple things that hold us, for water and warmth, for food and shelter, for rest when we are weary, for the small comforts that remind us we are not alone in this world. As we step into this day, we ask for the grace to see clearly, to notice what is true and what is real and what truly matters. We ask for the ability to discern between what requires our attention and what does not, between what we can influence and what we must release. There is so much that pulls at us, so much that demands and distracts. We ask for the wisdom to know where to place our focus, to recognize what deserves our energy and what deserves our silence, to understand that not every invitation requires an answer, that not every voice requires our response. We ask for patience today with ourselves and with others, patience with the pace of things, which is rarely the pace we would choose, patience with the process of growth, which happens slowly, often invisibly, patience with our own limitations and with the limitations of those around us. Help us to remember that we are all learning, that we are all carrying things others cannot see, that we are all doing the best we can with what we know and what we have. We ask for kindness to guide our words and our actions. May we speak with care, knowing that words can heal or harm. May we listen with attention, giving others the gift of being truly heard. May we move through the world gently, aware of the impact we have on others. We ask for the courage to be honest, especially with ourselves, to see our own patterns clearly, without cruelty, but without excuse, to acknowledge where we have been reactive or defensive or small, to recognize where we have allowed fear to guide us instead of love. Give us the strength to admit when we are wrong, to apologize when we have caused harm, even unintentionally, to make amends where we are able and to learn where we are not. We ask for the humility to know that we do not have all the answers, that our perspective is limited, shaped by our own experience and understanding, that others see things we cannot see and know things we do not know. May we approach this day with curiosity rather than certainty, with openness rather than rigidity, with a willingness to be changed by what we encounter. We ask for compassion for ourselves when we fall short, for the ability to extend to ourselves the same grace we try to offer others, to remember that perfection is not the goal but presence is, that we do not need to be flawless to be worthy, that our value does not depend on our productivity or our performance. We ask for clarity about what belongs to us and what does not, Help us to carry our own responsibilities with integrity, but not to take on burdens that are not ours to bear, to offer help where we are able, but to recognize the difference between support and rescue, to care deeply, but not to the point of losing ourselves. We ask for the ability to be present to whatever this day brings, to meet joy with gratitude and sorrow with tenderness, to remain steady when things are uncertain, to stay grounded when things feel chaotic. May we not be so focused on what comes next that we miss what is here now. May we not be so attached to our plans that we cannot adapt when circumstances change. May we hold our expectations lightly, knowing that life unfolds in its own way and its own time. We ask for protection for those we love, for their safety, their health, their peace of mind, for those who are struggling today in ways we know and ways we do not. May they feel accompanied even in their hardest moments. May they know they are not forgotten. We ask for healing where there is pain, for comfort where there is grief, for hope where there is despair, for rest where there is weariness. We hold space this morning for all that is broken in this world, for the suffering we see and the suffering we cannot see, for the injustices that persist and the wounds that have not yet healed. We do not look away from what is difficult, but neither do we allow it to overwhelm us into paralysis. We ask for the wisdom to know what is ours to do, and the courage to do it, however small it may seem. We remember this morning that we are part of something larger than ourselves, that our lives are woven together with the lives of others in ways we may never fully understand, that our choices matter, not just for ourselves, but for the whole. May we live today with that awareness. May we move through the hours ahead with intention and care. May we be a source of calm in places of chaos, a source of kindness in places of harshness, a source of truth in places of confusion. Not because we are better than others, but because we are trying, because we are willing to show up again and again, even when it is hard. As we prepare to step into this day, we take one more deep breath. We feel our feet on the ground. We notice the steadiness that is available to us, even now. We remember that we do not walk alone, that we are held by something greater than our own strength, that we are loved even in our imperfection, that we are enough just as we are. We release what we cannot control. We accept what we cannot change. We commit to what is ours to do. And we trust that this day will unfold as it needs to. May we meet it with open hearts and steady spirits. May we be gentle with ourselves and generous with others. May we find moments of beauty, even in ordinary things. And may we rest tonight, knowing we have lived this day as fully and as honestly as we were able. We are grateful for this time of quiet, for this opportunity to pause and reflect and remember what matters most. We carry this stillness with us as we go, and so we begin.